All right, on the way to get this fuel injection and cleanse. Got out there early, get this done. Should be like the last thing I need to do before we get this thing on the road. So we just now left the shop. I did get the full injection cleanse. Didn't take that long actually. I thought it was gonna be a longer process. It probably took a little bit under an hour. Granted, I do know the guy that is the manager at the shop for some time, so he did kind of get me in and out, which was a huge plus. Or else you could, depending on your shop, it could take you some time. But anyways, it's done. So I'm officially ready to list the car on the platform. Again, I will be recording that process as well. I just wanted to do everything in preparation and show you guys what I needed to do before I got the car listed on the platform. So I feel like I've gotten the last thing done. There are some other things that I could do technically to get beforehand, but I feel like I got the main things out of the way, and I don't want to be too overly cautious. I just want to get out there and make some money. So I went ahead and did the fuel swap or the fuel cleanse, and that's the last thing I'm doing, which kind of leads me to the perfect segment of today's episode, which is going to be my total investment. Everything that I spent, everything that I poured into it. We got to have a number now. Now that I know what I put into it, now we have that number of what I need to get back. And then once I make that number back, when I start really seeing profit. Now, it's not going to get down into every last detail, like any gas that I put into this car, the car wash or anything like that. I didn't include that stuff. That's, to me, it's very, very minimal. But yeah, so very first thing. So obviously, what do I have in this car? What did I pay for this car? I paid $8,500 on the dot. It's not a roundup number, no taxes or anything like that. I ended up paying $8,500. All right. Excuse me while I actually go down to my handy dandy notes. So $8,500 for the car. The car registration cost me $53.15. All right. Damn, I didn't realize it cost me that much. $353.15. All right, boom. So I got that written down. So $8,500, $353 plus 15. The GPS tracker that I put in this car, just in case anyone decides to get crazy with it, doesn't pay me my money, wants to try to go out of state or something, I can shut it off, kill the car, track it, and pick it up at any time. That GPS tracker tracker cost me $120.54. I also bought a backup camera. This car didn't come with a backup camera. Since I will be loaning it out to a lot of people, don't know how they can drive, I want to make sure they have a backup camera just to, prevent anything. Nowadays, backup cameras aren't that expensive. You can find one fairly cheap, for a good price, to get it taken care of. So backup camera cost me $25. To have the tracker and the backup camera actually installed, that cost $275 on the dot. Again, no taxes, no roundup number. It was $275 on the dot. I bought a lot of miscellaneous stuff like different phone holders for the car, like one that's I'm holding my phone on right now. I have one in the back seat for passengers as well. I have different USB chargers in here that I put into the car as well. Additional USB chargers. I've also got phone cables for iPhones. You know, Team Droid, I got y'all too, man. I got y'all too. I got, you know, USB cables for Droids and iPhones. Car mats. I replaced the car mats, went and got the Rubbermaid car mats, so, you know, we can swap out the fabric. So, you know, just for, you know, again, to make life easier as I'm cleaning the car and swapping the car out from user to user, I thought it'd be a lot easier for me to go ahead and get those Rubbermaid mats. Trying to think as I'm looking. Wipes. I got sanitizer wipes. I'm trying to be as detailed as possible. So I'm breaking down the wipes. Yes, I got hand sanitizer wipes for the car. Again, you got it may seem like I'm just, you know, really trying to be very, very precautious or proactive, but we're in the middle of a pandemic, and that is something I'm finding out that a lot of drivers are actually putting in their cars and saying are necessities, really, or the hand sanitizer wipes, or, you know, whatever. So I went ahead and got those. Those were like $10, not a lot of money. So basically totaling, you know, everything that I've paid, I consider miscellaneous expenses, which again are gonna be the phone holders, the wipes, the USB cords, the phone chargers, all that good stuff that I put into this car. Totaled out to be $134.70. So again, between all the miscellaneous stuff and the mats and everything, it was $134.70. All right. And then recently, the fuel injection cleaning that I just got, which was $114.26, as you guys can see right here. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So with everything that I just mentioned, before I give you guys the total, I haven't mentioned car insurance. The reason being is my insurance actually went down. I know it seems crazy. You know what I mean? Obviously there's multi-car discounts. This is one piece of advice is just general for anybody watching. I don't care if you're trying to do this business or not. I've been with the same insurance company now for, I would say, about the last 5 years. I haven't shopped around. At the time, my driving history was pretty bad, so it was like they were almost the only people that were going to accept me at the time. So I'm thinking that, you know, obviously since they accepted me and they were the only ones at the time, I was comfortable with them. I wasn't shopping around anytime my stuff got renewed. However, obviously during that time, my driving history is getting better. I haven't did anything, have no speeding tickets, nothing like that. So my driving record was getting, you know, cleaned, and things were dropping off, you know, time by time as years went on. So as I got this car and I started shopping around, I said, you know what, let me just use this time to shop around, because my premium was almost over anyway. It's just the way the universe kind of worked, everything kind of happened, and you know, my premium was going to be over with. So I decided to shop around, and, you know, I was a free agent at that time. So I felt like, let's see what I can find. What can I figure out? And it comes to find out that a lot of companies, I'm going to say, again, I'm not affiliated with them. I don't get paid with them. But I did decide to go over to State Farm. That's going to be different with everybody, I'm sure. You know, Geico is probably a really, really good one as well, but State Farm was the best rate that I received. And it's actually like $160 or $150 cheaper than what I'm paying now just for my SRT. So, you know, at the same time, it's like I just saved $150, you know, and I added another car onto my insurance, which is crazy. So that's why I'm not adding it onto my final budget or my final expenses, because I actually saved money on it, so it didn't make sense for me to put it on there. All right, so back to the total budget or total cost in. I am totaled out at $9,522.65 total. Again, $9,522.65 is the total price that I'm investing into this car. So that is the magic number that I have to get back, or that I'm looking to get back in this journey. So that is what we're shooting for. And you guys are going to be updated the entire process. Now we all have a goal, or I have a goal that you guys all know. It's public. I can't take it back now, because once it just dropped, everybody knows. So now we know what I'm going for, and hopefully we can get there very, very soon. again, I'm huge in manifesting. I feel everything's gonna go right. It's gonna happen. So that's the number we're going for. That's the number I'm gonna get. And stay tuned. We're gonna keep you updated with all the expenses. And if anything happens, if something happens along the way where I end up spending more money in repairs for this car, you guys are gonna find out all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you again for watching the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, just to stay tuned with everything and see all the other videos. And again, stay tuned with the expenses and let's see how this profit works. And again, hopefully this becomes a good business for you. All right, see y'all next time. Peace. All right, so I just, damn, that was a big ass little drop. What's up, people? I'm back. I just got done doing the fuel injection cleanse. I am getting ready. Oops. Shit, this is almost a very short video by mistake.